Friday night, East China Stadium. I'm Craig Zimmerman, and these St. Clair guys have been gracious enough to allow me into the pregame show. Christian and Jim, what a night here, weather-wise, huh?
Definitely. And you notice we're standing on the St. Clair side, so we are very welcoming to Craig over here. Yes, beautiful night for football.
Yeah, this is one of those games that I say you throw the records out, it doesn't mean anything. It's crosstown rivalry, Jim. What are you expecting here?
I expect the kids to get after it tonight, right from the jump. Marine City has a tendency to start fast, and St. Clair, we lost the toss, but we got the ball, so just get through the first quarter and then see if we can't stretch it out and, let the kids get after each other. That's what they're waiting for.
Now, we know this guy standing next to us has a little bit different thing going on here tonight.
Yeah.
His son's a quarterback. How do you take that?
You know what? A lot of faith in Ben. He's a senior. He's done it before. He's played in this game now 4 times. So nothing but faith in him. He's going to do well.
How's his mother tonight?
His mother's struggling. She's probably pulling her hair out right now. Yes. But she's also the defensive coordinator too now. So she'll be out there calling plays, so make sure it goes well for him.
Okay. From my viewpoint, I'm just thinking, crosstown rivalry, throw everything out.
Yeah.
It's going to get down to line play.
Yes.
Can Marine City stop the long passes?
Right.
Can they get to Ben, the quarterback?
Right.
Then from the St. Clair perspective, on the other side, Marine City's got a bunch of weapons.
Right.
Which one's coming? Now, we don't know that. We weren't there Monday through Thursday checking the game plan out, but you and I talked before the game, and it's like a chess match.
Yeah, definitely.
The first 4 or 5 plays are probably scripted, but we still don't know.
Yeah.
So
let me ask you this. So you covered the Madison game with Marine City, right? And it looked like the Madison quarterback was a little bit bigger, a little bit more athletic, could run out of the pocket, similar to what St. Clair's going to do tonight. And it noticed that Madison scored a few times. So what do you think that was due to? Were they just not ready for that type of play? Or, was it just something different that they hadn't seen yet?
The surprising thing to me, I thought they'd come out battling like that earlier. The first quarter, they didn't do much at all.
Yeah.
Then they sort of got a little rhythm in the second quarter, scored some touchdowns before half.
Yeah. I do agree with you on the line play. St. Clair is replacing all 5 of their linemen, so you're going to see huge growth between every game as those guys gel, as they get a feel. They start to know when to come off their block because it's taken by the inside to curl around. So, that is an X factor. If St. Clair's line continues to gel, then they'll be able to run the ball, open up some holes, and Ben doesn't need a lot of room to get out there, and he gets 200 pounds going forward. They'll be tough to bring down.
Yes.
And over the years, I've done this now 26 times for Channel 6, and I don't think it even changes. It's like, I want to feel confident, but I don't know.
Right, yeah, at the end of the day, they're high school kids, right? And we always joke that they're bipolar because you never know who's going to show up, how they're going to show up. It's going to be a lot of tension. Could be a tight game. So at the end of the day, I give a lot of the, I don't want to say credit or the one-sided to the ones that are able to kind of control their emotions, right? That have maybe played in this more than others. And, let's see who makes the last play.
Yeah, we got probably game time, about 72 degrees, so it's going to be perfect out there. Yeah. Sun will go down, maybe get a little bit chilly, but it's going to be a battle out there. So good luck to you guys doing the game. So
likewise.
We'll back up to the booth, and these guys will do their thing.
Yes.
Time now for another CTV Sports presentation. East China High School Sports is presented by Magna, magna.com/careers, with support from LaFontaine Chevy, Buick GMC, where you get the family deal, by Murphy Inn Hotel and Restaurant, by St. Clair Ace Hardware, by LaFontaine Ford, where you get the family deal, and by North Star Bank, North Star guiding the way, and by CTV Community TV for Marine City and St. Clair. Now let's join our announcers for East China High School sports action.
All right, and welcome to CTV Community TV's coverage of East China High School Sports. I am Jim Cody along with Christian Farkas here at East China Stadium, bringing you tonight's sports action, the cross-district rivalry between the St. Clair Saints and the Marine City Mariners. Glad you are along with us, and we'll get started right after these messages. But I think we've already had the messages, and we missed the kickoff, which went out of bounds, so the Saints are going to take it at the 35-yard line, left hash here. We'll kind of talk about the players here in a bit. Yeah, Farkas, he takes a snap, he's dropping back, looking over the middle, the ball's up in the air, incomplete. And that Christian's going to be a theme tonight, is protecting our quarterback. And he had someone in his face right on the first snap.
Looks like number 15, Aiden Pyrick maybe, got in there, got a hand on Ben's elbow as he threw. It looked like they were trying to go deep ball right away.
So if you folks out there notice that the quarterback's last name is Farkas and my partner's last name is Farkas, yes, they are related. In fact, they stay in the same house together. Ben, he's coming out here to the right. He's got the edge. We got a good block out here. Nice block out here. And Ben moves it up to about the 50-yard. He's got 5, 10. He's got 15 yards, and got to give some credit to Graham Parlarge out here. Yep. Nice block on the edge.
Good blocking on the edge. Had it one-on-one out there. I'll take unbiased aside. I'll take my odds with Ben going up against a DB out there every day.
You're going to hear that a lot. Farkas is our do-everything quarterback there. Yes. It's going to start and end with him, but, we were talking before the game that offensive line's got to show up today. We're getting a check from the sideline here. Ben looks over. He's getting the signals from one of the two coaches. We don't know which one is live and which one's the dummy, and they don't tell us either. Get motion across the middle. We're going Ben up the middle. Looks like he's got about 3.5, maybe. We'll be generous. We'll say 3.5. I was going to say 4, but that would have been stretching it.
Both teams came off big wins last week. Marine City against Madison by 41, I think, and then St. Clair over Warren Lincoln by 42 themselves. So both teams are feeling pretty good coming into this game.
So, Christian, I got to ask you. I haven't seen the first two games. We know about Farkas. We know about Schulk. Mm-hmm. Give me another player that needs a skill player that needs to have a day tonight.
I would say your other outside flanker, number 9, Graham Parlarge. Graham's caught a couple balls each of the first two games, but he needs to learn to break some tackles and high point the ball. I think he's going to be a difference maker tonight.
It's going to be we're going up the middle there. That's Tariq Walker. Looks like he's going to have about 2.5.
Oh, here you go. The rivalry has started. A little chippy already. Here we go.
Yeah, we were talking before the game, Christian. St. Clair getting the ball first and having to defer. Marine City won the toss and they deferred, but St. Clair getting the ball first isn't the worst thing in the world.
No. It's, from what we understand, this is not going to be a defensive game, right? It's going to be scoring quick. Both teams like to move fast, so you know what? You might as well be the one to have the ball first and hopefully go down and get 6.
Yeah, last year Marine City jumped all over the Saints, and it was kind of over by halftime. Need to make this a 4-quarter game, and then we can just wear them down. But Farkas is in the gun again, shifts it back from right to left. We're getting motion. It's going to be Farkas up the middle here. He's got 4 yards. There's a flag down here at the bottom. Ben looks to be about a half a yard short for the first down, but we'll see what the laundry counts for.
Looked like the FAR official now just moved to the down to gain or line to gain. But yeah, we're coming back.
On the offense, number 62.
And that's the Marine City contingent of coaches next to us here, obviously enjoying that call.
Yep.
So that's going to bring up, it goes from 4th and very, very short or possibly first down to looks like we're doing about 3rd and 12. From the right hash here, heading toward that south end zone.
So last year, number 12, Wyatt Thuston, was our backup quarterback. Now he's a slot receiver or sometimes tailback. But they're looking for him to be more athletic for this team.
We got Thuston in motion. Ben's looking to throw. He's going left with this. Ball's up in the air. He's going to his main man. Oh, and it's incomplete. He's looking for Schulk down there. And looks like, what number is that down there?
Can't read it. Tough to read.
If he would just be so kind as to turn his back so we can see his number, give him some credit. But it got into Braden's hands, but nice play by the corner out there.
Might be number 14 if it is.
I think you're right.
Jorma Schlegel. And they're going to punt it.
So the Saints, the good news is that they did get a couple of first downs, and with a decent punt here, we do have the biggest punter in the MAC for sure. Farkas will do punting duties, so hopefully they can flip the field position here, pin them deep. Okay, snap. Snap gets away, but he's got time, gets the ball off. Nice kick, it's down the middle. coverage is there. Gutsy catch.
Yeah,
and
fine.
It's made by number 1 for Marine City, Eli Volkman.
Now you're going to hear that last name a few times as he's got 3 triplets. Good job by Ben, though. Kind of staying composed.
He didn't panic. That's right. Marine City had the return on. He saw it.
Yep.
And just ended up getting a good boot off, anyways. So it looks like Marine City's going to scrimmage here from the near hash at about the 27-yard line. And you know what you're going to get from Marine City. You're going to get execution. You're going to get Christmas out of it. And they're going to look to just bring it down the middle. You got it first carry. Excuse me. That's number 27. Zachary Andrews, and looks like he's going to have about 4 yards.
And
3 yards.
New quarterback this year for them, right? Number 17, Lincoln Osterland, had been their quarterback the last couple of years. Now it's number 3, a sophomore, Tucker Volkman. And you'll notice, too, Marine City does not have a lot of big guys, right?
No.
They're not big. They're not big up front. They're not big in the backfield, but they just do their plays, and they're fast.
Okay, we're gonna go up the middle here again.
Yeah, good.
We had him, and he breaks loose. That's number 11. Looks like that is number
27.
Number 27. He's heading down the sidelines. You got number 9, Parlarge in pursuit. That's a Marine City touchdown.
Had him in the backfield.
Zachary Andrews for the Marine City touchdown. All right, we're going to get a look here. You can see St. Clair's got him bottled up, and he wanted to stay up more than St. Clair wanted to get him down.
What, we got about 4 guys right there?
Yep.
4 guys right there. Got to tackle, boys.
Sometimes you got to do it yourself and not look for your buddies and just commit to it.
Yep.
But that's a replay of last year. They're just jumping on us quick. Oh, we have number 11 going to try the PAT here. That's Andrew Heincherich. I apologize if I butchered the name to his parents, and it looks like that is good. So with 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter, the Marine City Mariners are on top of the Saints 7-0. Yeah, right now it's, Coach Tapman's been coaching defense a long time. Get those kids together and just coach them up at this point. They know that they let one get away there and got down the sideline. Kids could be overamped too, Christian.
Yeah,
they could be flying around a little out of control.
Well, they had a school assembly, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
All week they had talked about this game. All week they had prepped for this game. So it's going to happen. Hopefully that's the only mistake that happens tonight, but you never know. How do you respond, right?
That's right. And start it right here on the kickoff. Catch it in the air, get your blocks, make something happen here.
Yep.
So it looks like you have number 14, Braden Schalk. He's going deep. 2 wings on back there. Number 34, Miles Zoya. And up at the top is number 21, Zachary Thuston. And we are back at action, and they're going to put it right down into the hole. Braden stumbles a little bit, picks it up, and he's coming here near side. He's out to the 20, and looks like he's going to be wrapped up there about the 22, about a 6-yard return. Well-placed kick.
Yep. Better than their first one. First one went out of bounds.
Yeah, they just don't put a foot into it. They're trying to be specific with it.
Yep.
So the Saints are back on offense here. Let's see how we respond. I don't think Coach Ski's one of those ones to try and get it all back in one shot here. It's not going to be down here at the bottom. Braden Schalk seems to be drawing some attention with the safety and the corner, and they're getting right up in his face. Number 24, Dakota dropping. He got it. Got a swing pass out there. Number 21, he's got 5. He's got about 12 yards. That's number 21 for the Saints. That's Brandon Hutton, a sophomore.
Nope, Zach Thuston.
Oh, Zach Thuston? Then mine is wrong. Is that 30?
Nope, 21 caught it. 21 caught it.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong roster there. 21, Zachary Thuston.
Yep. Tackle was on Eli Volkman.
Apologize to his parents here.
Well, it's better than you calling him Thurston, which that happens to him and his brother all the time. Yes.
All right, Ben's back in the gun here. We're on the left hash. Back's offset to his left. We're getting a little jog motion here, short motion into the boundary. Ben, he's looking right. He's going right. He's coming down here to Graham Parler. He's got it at the 40. Could come up, make a tackle. Graham kind of wiggles forward for about an extra 4 yards, and it's going to bring up second and very short.
Number 9, Pillarge. He's knocked out of bounds by number 20, Jamin Holden.
Well, that's a positive. You know, we talked earlier about people that have to get involved, and Christian called it. Had to get Graham Parlarge. So this opens up the playbook a little bit here. Saints are looking to the sideline. The skill guys are looking to the sideline. We're at the near hash now. Ball's at the 48-yard line. Ben's bringing motion here. And it's going to be a give up the middle. We got number 2.
Across the first down marker.
Tariq Walker, looks like he picks up the first down. He's got a nice little burst when he catches the ball. He accelerates pretty quick.
You know, it was nice for him. He scored his 2 first varsity touchdowns last week at Lincoln, so I think it gave him a little confidence going into today. He had a fumble that first game against Richmond, so he's looking to kind of bounce back, and he did well. And now that Tyrus Starr is out, who was taking the majority of the carries in that first game, they need somebody else to kind of give Ben a little breather every now and then.
Felt bad for Tyrus.
Yes.
And it looks like Tariq up the middle again, number 2, and he stood up right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, but they give him a yard, though, by pushing. Ben's hand, something happened to him. I missed that. Shaking his non-throwing hand.
That usually is a running back taking that handoff a little too aggressively instead of just letting him place it in his belly.
Yep.
Snatching it from him.
Yeah, he's shaking that left hand, holding it. But, again, non-throwing hand.
All right, so you can look at that second at 9. We got a nice spot there. And we're going to bring number 12, Thuston. He's going to come in motion.
They're trying to buy 5 yards there.
Don't see much going on. I mean, you're going to get zone coverage for Marine City, and they're going to make St. Clair move down the field. I don't think you're going to get a man out of that. But Ben takes the snap. He's shuffle motion. Oh, and Tariq Walker's I got a very nice play. That looks like number 11.
17. It's tough.
17. You got those narrow numbers.
Yeah,
it's hard
they do.
to see.
Yeah, it's tough. But that's Lincoln 17. Osterlin, their former quarterback last year. He's now playing linebacker. They wanted him to be more of a defensive player this year. That's why he's not playing QB.
That was a really good knowing your assignment. He knew he had to pitch man, and he didn't fall for the eye candy in the middle. That's going to bring up 3rd and very long, 10+ for the Saints. So we'll see if this is going to be a two-down situation for the Saints.
Watch for Ben's number 1 option, Braden Shaw. He's got one-on-one.
You're getting bail coverage here from Marine City, number 20. Ben's looking left. He's going left. It's a little wide for number 21. Looking for Zach Thuston. So it's going to bring up 4th down. And that's going to be a punt. All right, boys, let's have a little cleaner snap here. We don't need the excitement.
He's hurting. I'm sorry.
All right, got all 11 on the field. There's snap. That's a little cleaner. Ben fields it. He puts the boot to it at the 32-yard line. It's going to be fielded at, it looks like, the 18, and it's going to be coming around. It's a little reverse action here. St. Clair, they're over there, but they're not making tackles.
Missed 2.
We're wiggling around. He's out to the 50, to the 40, down to the St. Clair 35-yard line. That's Eli Volkman down there. Saints are overrunning things a little bit. They're a little excited.
He's knocked out of bounds.
Just missing tackles.
At the St. Clair 37-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10, Marine City.
So you got 5:20 left here in the first quarter. Marine City is set up a great field position on St. Clair's side of the 50. Looks like you're at about the 37-yard line, and St. Clair needs to, you know what St. Clair needs is we need a turnover. Turnovers can change the flow of a game really quick. All right, we're going to go to straight power give. It looks like he's wiggling around. That looks like that's for that number 11. And I didn't see who's getting up from the bottom. That's number 21 for the Saints. And Zach Thuston.
Yep.
Called that name a lot already tonight. Marine City going quick here. Not letting St. Clair rest. That's number 11 again. That's Volkman, and he's going to look like he's going to pick up the first down, still driving. He crosses the 30, gets across into the 25, down to the 24. Marine City. 26, excuse me. But that is a Mariner first down. Marine City not waiting. Going with a full house tee here. And it's going to be a dive up the middle. It's probably a little. Oh, no. That's going to be cheating. That's going to be false start. So that kind of slows the momentum there a little bit. So it's going to be 1st and 15 for the Mariners. You know, St. Clair's got to be careful. They go fast, run, and then what do? They pull it. And then it's over the top. Full house tee action here. It's going to be a middle give.
There you go.
To
there
the
you
fullback.
go. Stuff it.
St. Clair does a nice job standing that up a little bit. Give it about 2.5 yards. Bringing up a 2nd and 12 and a half.
I don't know what kind of kicker Marine City has, but, you know, if it's me, this is 4-down territory in this area.
I would agree. And that, you know, that's their program mentality. They're not going to quit on this.
Yep.
Second man through here.
Oh, good tackle.
Like
Who's that?
Number 17
–
for Marine City. Again, that's Lincoln Osterland. And he wiggles around and gets about 7 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and looks like about 3.
But you know what, though? Again, missed tackle at the point of attack right there. They could have had him for no gain. Got to get that first tackle.
One thing I'm noticing with St. Clair's defensive line is their pad level's too high.
Yeah.
Marine City, you're just inviting them there. You're giving them a target. All right. We're going second man through there, number 17.
Oh, where's the forward progress? Looks like a first.
It's going to be close.
Oh, he's marking
them short, but this is a no-brainer for Marine City.
Oh, they gave it to him.
Did? Okay.
Yep.
The line judge at the top came in fist up, but he changed his mind. So that's going to be Marine City first down at the St. Clair 16-yard line. All right, Marine City coming up under the ball here. Number 3, Tucker Volkman. We're getting motion here. And it's going to be a keeper around right end. Number 3, he breaks a tackle. He breaks another tackle, and he is in for the Marine City touchdown. Broken tackles. Better this drive, but not better enough. You see here with the keep, he comes around. You've got all those white shirts. We're reaching and grabbing, leaving our feet, and he ends up in the end zone. You know, motivated, tough run. Wasn't going to settle. Inside, keep it around the edge. All right, looks like number 11 here, Andrew. Your check on, try to kick the extra point, and it looks like it is true. And with 2:54 left here in the first quarter, it is the Mariners 14 and the Saints 0.
Well, it's gut check time early.
Very much so. This is a critical drive for the Saints here. If the Saints are going to make this a 4-quarter game, it's got to start now.
Wyatt Thuston's coming off the field. Looks like he's
played.
A little sick to his stomach. Oh yeah, he's letting out his lunch and dinner.
I believe he's played every snap, both offense and defense.
Yep.
It is a warm night tonight, you know. The Thuston boys are gamers, though.
Yes, they
He'll
are.
get a drink of water. He'll be back in there.
Yep. It'd be nice if somebody ran over some water to him.
Got a whole team of water boys, and no one's noticed him yet. The official's telling him he has to back up here a little bit.
Yep.
He's got to get in the coach's box and get behind the white. All right, so Marine City's got the ball on the tee here, and they're ready to go. And he puts it into the air from the 40. They're going shorter with this, and it's fielded clean by number 8, Chase Stockwell. And he brings it up about 3 yards. Good coverage kick, good directional kick.
I'm not seeing our quarterback.
Neither am I. We're going to have a different person under center here. Oh, maybe Coach Ski's going to take a timeout.
Yep, he might want to burn a timeout here.
Ben usually runs the ball on. It's like Jackson Turnbull. Yeah, he's going to take a timeout.
I didn't even see Ben. I don't know if he's in the locker room or. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. He's on the sideline right now. He's icing it down.
Still didn't see what happened. It was a handoff. It had to have been at the exchange. You know, with the hand, I guess if you want to find a bright side, at least he's not taking a snap under center, but it's still needed to catch it and everything else.
Can I?
Yeah. All right, so the Saints are coming out. New person, not under center, but behind center. The Saints don't go under center. It's Jackson Turnbull here. And we'll see what goes on with this. You know, now it becomes an offensive line game here. All right, we get the snap. You got to give here, Tariq, and Marine City just has their ears pinned back. And they very nice tackle, good hard form tackle in the backfield. And that looks like that's by number 50. Again, the number's a little hard to see. They're small. That's Jacob Loper there. Good hard tackle. Face-up tackle right in the midsection. So that's going to bring up a second 12 for the Saints here. Again, the Saints are without starting quarterback Ben Farkas. Jackson Turnbull is taking snaps here. Young man's getting a chance. See if Coach Ski's going to let him put it in the air. Getting short motion here by number 9, Graham Parlarge. And if Mr. Turnbull's going to keep it, he's got about 3-4 yards up the middle. And he's tackled by, I'll be generous and say, 6 Mariners. Could have been 8. Just good gang tackling there. Picked up about 4.5, 5 yards. It's going to pick up 3rd and about 8 for the Saints here. Saints are getting their signals here. Ball's right in the middle of the field at the 41-yard line. And here we are here. Here's a snap, and Jack's going to put up in the air. Yep, he's going to come across the middle to number 14. That's Braden Schulk, and he's going to have a first down right at the midfield stripe. Nice ball across the middle. Tight spiral. Well done. That's some butterflies that he just got rid of there. Sophomore QB showed a little touch coming across the middle. So that gets them out of jail here in a fresh set of downs. Saints don't huddle, but they don't go fast at the same time. They're very deliberate when they get their play in and then get their motions. Less than a minute here in the first quarter here for the Saints. Ball's right in the middle of the field, doesn't shade one hash or the other one. You're going to get number 34. It's going to be Turnbull up the middle, and he is stuck hard right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like by number 17 with first contact, and it was serious contact by Lincoln Osterland. So that's going to be, but he does manage to fall forward or back his way forward for about 3 yards. We're 2nd and 7 on the Marine City side of midfield. 47-yard line going in. Jackson Turnbull's had a carry, a throw, a couple handoffs, so he should be getting lathered at this point. Braden Schulk's coming to motion. He gets the ball here to the edge, and he breaks the tackle. Does get across the line of scrimmage, but for not much, about 2 yards. First contact kind of threw him off there, and he kind of started backing towards it. And that's going to do it for the first quarter here. 14-0 Mariners. We're going to take a break, and we'll come right back.
North Star Bank believes in banking on a first-name basis. Our bankers get to know you, your goals, and your dreams. This allows for the flexible solutions you need with the personalized service you deserve. North Star Bank provides the same services a national bank offers with a local commitment, all streamlined and simplified to fit your life. It's a better banking experience, personalized just for you. They'll show you why putting customers first makes all the difference. Equal housing member FDIC.
LaFontaine, Michigan's ultimate Chevrolet Buick GMC dealer. Shop in-store or online from over 3,000 new and GM certified pre-owned vehicles from 7 Michigan locations. Whether it's the reliability of a Chevy, the luxury of a Buick, or the power of a GMC, LaFontaine's got your ride. With free pickup and delivery and buy 3 tires, get 1 free every day, the lowest price guaranteed. Around the corner or just a click away at LaFontaineBuickGMCChevy.com.
All right, welcome back here as we start the second quarter. Jackson Turnbull took the direct snap and plunged up the middle for a loss of about 2 yards here. Saints still don't have their starting quarterback, Ben Farkas, but Jackson Turnbull's done a pretty good job in here. He's completes 1-for-1 passing, got a couple carries, and it's going to bring up 4th and about 6 yards for the Saints here. You're going without your starting quarterback. This becomes an offensive line game. It's a chance for them to step up. Saints are getting their call from the sidelines here. And this is a big one here right at midfield. No quick kick. He's too close for it. Jackson, he's looking to throw. He's looking left. He's throwing left. He's got number 12 out here. He's got number 12 out here for a first down. That's Wyatt Dustin. Good ball. Good ball. That ball came almost all the way across the field. Dropped it in the bucket. Very good throw. That is a Saints first down. Gets them out of jail. The players can't look to Ben to make all the plays now, and got some guys stepping up here. Under center here, we're getting motion here from Mr. Thuston again. Fakes handoff, then he pauses. Looks like he's gonna start over again, or at least line up in a situation to where he's gonna put himself out in the pattern there in the slot. All right, Jackson Turnbull. We're getting short motion out of here by number 8, Jay Stockwell, and there's a snap, and there's a give. No, it's a keeper by Turnbull. He's looking to get the edge here, and he's got to get north and south eventually. Marine City, what they don't have in size, they make up for it with speed, and you're not going to get the edge on that. So that is going to bring up 3rd and 10 plus here.
Down and 11.
Well, that was my fault. I thought it was going to be 3rd down, but it's going to be 2nd down. Let's see what the Saints dial up here. Saints' running game has been kept in check for the most part, other than Farkas popping about a 15-yarder in the first quarter. But other than that, the middle's been, Marine City's defense been pretty stout. Yeah, looking left. We're throwing left. We're going deep there for number 9. It's caught by Ken Parlarge, and he is in for the touchdown. Goes up high for the ball. It's caught by number 9, Graham Parlarge. Went up high for the touchdown, brought it in, fell into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. That's the answer the Saints needed. That's a game-saving drive right there. It's early, but they needed it. Let's see who's going to do the kicking honors this year. You can see Turnbull here. He's looking left. He's throwing left. It gets it up in the air. Graham Parlarge goes up. He high points it, and Graham's about 6'5". My son played with him on a basketball team, and he's all a 6'5". So put it up high. And the kick is by number 52. It looks like it came through by the Saints, and I got to give the kicker some. That's Liam Lyons. Knocks it through junior. So with 9:35 left here in the first half, Mariners 14, Saints 7. Now we need the defense to take a little bit of motivation from that. It's a little bit of confusion by Marine City here as far as their lining up on the kick return, but they'll get it straightened out. The Saints run their kick coverage team onto the field. See what they got here. Coach Ski in years past, this is a way for him to get those younger players on the field. Get them some clock, and hey, got to give it up for Jackson Turnbull for kind of riding the ship, kind of a calming presence out there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what was given, made a couple of real nice throws, 3 nice throws actually. Looks like it's number 64 for the Saints. He's going to be putting his foot into it, and I don't have a number for 64. Nope, it's Ryan Edgman. And he kicks it short, and it's bouncing around. It's down to the 30, and Marine City just falls on it at about the 29-yard line. That's going to be first down, Marine City. No, Marine City, they got it at the 29. That's good. You know, it wasn't the prettiest kick in the world, but it was effective. So Marine City's backed up a little bit, starting, no midfield or anything like that. Marine City's under center. Looks like they're going middle with that, and he's wiggling around. The Saints are down there, and the good physical tackle. Looks like that's number 10 for the Saints. Making the tackle is Nick Wilson. So it's going to bring up second down and about 7. Marine City coming up here. Got a stack motion, and they're going to put 3 out there. Quarterback, he's looking. He comes around. He gives a shuttle pass out to, looks like it's Eli Volkman out there. So it's not the prettiest pass, but it does go down as a completed pass, and it's going to bring up 3rd and short here, 3rd and medium at the worst. Chance for the Saints to get off the field here. Need a big play here. You know, this is one of these ones where with all that backfield eye candy and fakes where they have a tendency to slip a tight end, but I think Marine City's going to take a timeout and think about this.
Yeah, why? Are you staying here? By yourself, yes. Huh? No. Holly's got it. Thank you, though.
All right, Coach Tapman, I'm sure, is making some last-minute adjustments. Probably giving them the look-fors on 3rd and medium. He's been doing this a long time. He knows. He's been around the block. He's seen Marine City a couple times.
Don't lose him.
All right, Marine City's under center here. It's going to be a give. Second man through. He's going to pick it up. That second man through. He's still driving. He was contacted at about the 41, but he doesn't end up on the ground to about the 48. Good leg drive.
Yep.
He's low, we're high, and he just pushes it back. Oh, that's going to pick up a first down for the Mariners near the left hash, heading toward the south end zone. They're getting speed motion here, but it's just getting
nice
there you
play.
Go.
Nice.
Down at the bottom of the pile there. That looks like it's number 8 for the Saints. Jay Stockwell. Jay Stockwell always seems to have nose for the ball, doesn't he?
He's done really well. He had an interception last week against Warren Lincoln. He's really kind of filling into that middle linebacker, kind of captain of the defense, if you will.
Even last year I noticed, like he's just around the ball. He has a feel for it.
Yep. He's also a wrestler. Wrestlers translate to football pretty well.
Yes, sir. And there's a snap. He's rolling out here to his right. He's going to go. It's one of those little deals. It's caught by number 24 for the Mariners. That's Dakota Droptini. And that's going to be a Mariner first down. You know, it's just a matter of time before Marine City pulls that. It's always effective.
Yep. And honestly, the quarterback could have ran that for a little while, too, if he wanted.
Yeah. If it was incomplete, the coach would have said run it. But he threw it, so the coach said good decision.
Yes.
There's going to be first down. They gave him the 35-yard line there. There's going to be a pass. He's uncovered out there. It's a bust by St. Clair. That's number 1. It's Eli Volkman.
Brother to brother.
He's down to looks like about the 8-yard. That was a bust by St. Clair. No one went with him. That's a mental mistake. That's Eli Volkman out there. Thrown to him by, looks like number 3, his brother. Under center, Marine City's unbalanced. Now they go balance, and it's going to be first man through. We had initial contact line of scrimmage, but number 11, Andrew Hinkarek, wiggles down, gets about 8 yards.
Andrews with the carry. He's tripped up by number 20, Christian Romano. Brings up second down and a long 2.
All right, Marine City's in St. Clair's red zone here. Making a push here down toward the end zone. And we're going to get a timeout here. Looks like it's going to be the Saints. I believe that's their second of the half. St. Clair here, you know, I'm sure Coach Tapman's telling them, you can't, we had a mental mistake, we had a bust. You can't he can't bust it twice.
Nope.
And, you know, they're in a position to make tackles.
Yeah, they're there. No, you're right. They practice really hard all week on lane assignments, you know, who they need to cover. They've been there, but 2-3 guys just aren't bringing down the first initial hit, right? That's a problem. Great night for Friday Night Football, though.
Yeah,
beautiful weather, man.
It is. It is. You know, and it's and Marine Cities comes out of the timeout with.
Was this like student body kind of thing here, like Army? I mean, what
I've
is
heard
this?
it called the 11-eye. They're going to break. They're going to break this to get into formation. Usually they go on balance or something like this, and that's what they do. Yep. And it's going to be power football. Second man through, wiggles down there, and he pushes it in there. Yep. I don't think the St. Clair line adjusted to the unbalanced, and you just overload them. Got too many white jerseys, not enough blue. You know, we're going to get a replay here. You see, watch, you're going to have 4 linemen plus a wingback to the left and only 2 linemen to the right.
Well, if you were watching it live, you saw it.
Yeah, just take my word for it. It was there. They had more guys on the left than the right.
Yes.
This
kid's had a good kick so far tonight.
He does. His ball's got that nice kicker lean to it.
Way offsides. Oh, boy, they tried to time it. That didn't work. If I'm them, I'm going for 2.
That's
Take it.
A mental mistake by the Saints because that's exactly what Marine City's doing. Christian, they're running the special teams off.
Yep. If they're going to give it to you on the 1, take it.
That's right. Yeah.
Or 2, whatever.
If they're gonna give you gifts, accept them.
Yep.
Point's a point, and take it whenever you can get it. In a yard and a half, they're gonna roll the dice with that. Volkman under center here. He's looking. Looks like it's going to be second man through. It's number 11, and he is going to get into the end zone. Again, Andrew Hinsarek. All right, so with 6:12 left to go in the first half here, it's the Mariners 22 and the Saints 7 here. Well, the Saints have got to be encouraged from the previous drive, but they have not forced a punt yet. We had talked before the game. For St. Clair to really make this a 4-quarter game, they're going to have to get a stop a quarter.
They're going. We thought at
minimum.
Least 4 stops, and whether that included some punts and turnovers, but something. And I'd say right now it's too easy for Marine City on these 3 drives that they've had.
Yeah, I mean they've only been to third down, I think, twice. In the game.
Yep. But again, we said gut check before. It's even a bigger gut check. St. Clair lost their quarterback. Doubtful that he'll be in at all the rest of today. So. Somebody's going to have to step up. Jackson Turnbull looked like he drove him down the field that last drive. That was good. But a lot of guys are going to need to make some plays and step up for Ben.
Yep.
Well, look at this. Little squib.
That looked like a missed hit there. I don't think he necessarily meant to do it, but the ball does swivel down to about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, I think both teams would take it. I think he did miss-hit that.
Yep.
So the Saints are going to scrimmage here on the left hash. Boundary will be down here near the Saints sideline. You got Walker and Turnbull in the backfield. Schalk is going to be down here into the boundary, and he is one-on-one down here with number 24, Dakota Droptinney. So it's senior versus senior down here, and Droptinney's not a tiny corner here. It's going to be give up to nope. It's going to be keep by Turnbull, and he's looking. He's going to get run down in the backfield.
Good tackle.
I think that's number 15.
Yep.
Aiden Pierrick. That's going to be a big loss on first down. Looks like it's going to be about 2nd and 14 here. You get Schalk in the boundary, got Parlarge down here. Safety is not in a position for either one of them. Marine City is flipping their safeties. They are, flipping their corners. And it's going to be a pass. He's looking deep here. Turnbull's looking deep. It's up in the air. And with a great catch.
Oh, he's down. He should be down.
We'll see here.
Yes.
He's calling him down.
He is
calling him with the catch. That was just a fantastic catch by Parlarge. Goes up. They battled with it to the turf. And Parlarge held it long enough to count it as a completion of the process.
Now, I will say,
we're going to get a replay on this.
I asked him to start high pointing it, and he did a great job high pointing that ball.
Yep.
Give him a lot of credit.
He's got 2 steps. He's
down right there. Ball comes out after it. Yeah, that's down. That's a good call.
Well, that flips the field for the Saints here.
Yeah, good throw. Good throw.
Yeah,
good
ball's
catch.
high. Ball's up in the air. Make the tall kid go up and get it. Just like a rebound. And it's going to be a give here to Walker. He's got space. He's got 5. He's got 10. He's got 15 to lead Walker.
Good run.
Nice off-tackle pop there.
Well, you know what this also could do for St. Clair? You got a new quarterback in there. Marine City was kind of preparing for one style of guy. Now, the offense doesn't necessarily change, right? but I don't think they're going to have to worry about Jackson running it as much. So you never know. This could work out in St. Clair's favor for him.
I agree. You got Ben Fargus, who's like a Superman, and now you need other guys to step up.
Yep.
You know, I think a lot of times when you have a player of Ben's caliber, the team just looks to him to bail him out, and now they bail themselves out.
Correct. Yep. That was a good run there by Tyreek.
You're getting shuffle motion here. Marine City doesn't buy it. You're going to be a run up the middle here, Tariq. They found something on that right side by Tariq Walker. Looks like he's got about 6 yards.
Yep. So they had number 8, Jay Stockwell, in the backfield there as kind of a lead blocker. Marine City's taking a timeout now. They didn't like those last 2 runs.
They didn't. Yeah, St. Clair's doing something that they didn't like. Been impressed with those last 2 drives. They finally popped a hole there with that inside give.
Agreed.
Love to get a replay. I don't know if we're pulling a guard now or just
like I said, it looks like they're using. So Jay Stockwell, number 8, is in the backfield, or at least behind the line of scrimmage, right?
Yeah.
And it looks like he's either in motion, maybe trying to take somebody away from where the run is scripted to go, and or be a lead back or lead block, I guess.
You know, eventually, in our style of play, that quarterback can pull that on that give and bring it around, and you can have an opportunity there.
But again, these are Jackson's first snaps on the varsity level, right? So kind of the KISS method. Let's keep it simple for him. You know.
Good call on that. That's right. Don't overload someone who's just kind of getting his feet wet.
Yep. All right.
All right. So the Saints look like they're at about 16-yard line. We're getting our shuffle motion left here.
Yep. That's Jace.
That looks like
false start.
Too many men in motion there.
I didn't see
Miles Zoya coming in motion across the middle.
Full start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Remain second down.
I don't think they call too many men in motion at the high school. They just call it a false start here.
Yep. Oh, he's coming out. 34.
Yeah.
Make a mistake, coming out, got to talk to coach. That's all right. Learning, teachable moment.
Absolutely.
They put Zach Thuston in his spot in the slot.
There's a snap. He's looking left. He's going left.
Over.
He's going over his.
He might have defensive holding here.
He might have a little tug there against Parlarge. Don't see. I believe looks like number 20. I think it was. I think it was number 24 for the Mariners. We saw a little tug as he was getting downfield, but maybe not 24. I thought
defensive holding.
But Parlarge was getting deep, or it could have been the safety.
Yeah, but defensive holding, got automatic first down, 10 yards. Move those sticks, man. They are in the red zone. Wyatt Thuston checked in for number 8, Jay Stockwell.
Still have 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. No reason to rush. They still have a timeout. Motion here with Thuston.
We got offsides. Got to be offsides unless they're calling far start on us again.
Well, that's going to be a false start on the Saints. I didn't catch the number. And I don't want to call out a lineman here. They're high school kids to say to somebody false start. We'll just say it was on the team.
But again, this is what we talked about earlier, Jim. You got 5 brand new offensive linemen. This is only their 3rd game, and even with that, they've had some guys come in and out of games due to injury, right? So they just have not been able to get a lot of snaps together as a unit.
Yeah, that unit I have always believed is the most important on the field.
Yep.
Is that getting those 5 guys to get on the same page, get their timing and everything. You know, they're getting a different cadence, too.
Yes.
Coming. 2nd and 15 here, and we're going to give it. Tyreek Walker's got another one. Looks like he's going to get about 8 or 9 yards. Tyreek Walker's finding some space.
You know, he's got a quick first step, man.
He does. He accelerates quickly.
Yes.
No. So that actually makes it 2nd and very manageable. Opens, you're not under the gun necessarily as much.
Nope.
And they're having some success there, kind of off tackle.
Again, keeping it simple for the young quarterback. I like it. Did he jump?
He might be in the zone.
Yep.
Yeah, in high school, you can't get back. Once you get into the neutral zone, it's over.
So that's the one thing the Saints do incredibly well that they started last year. Every now and then when they want to try to get a free 5 yards, the defense is over anxious and jumps in.
You know, they do that slow shuffle motion and that jog motion. Then they come with the dead sprint, and it just gets people's eyes up.
Where are we at? About the 5, 6
yard line? We are now
line?
2nd and 3. Looks like it's at about, I believe, the 7. But, yeah, 7, 8, somewhere in there. 3:22 left in the half. Plenty of time here for the Saints.
Got the play clock. We got 5 seconds here, boys.
Play clock is working.
Oh, they reset it.
Tariq Walker, this one not as much. This looks like he got, but he did get a yard and a half.
Yep. G. Stockwell had a good block there.
Yep. I'd say that the Saints have kind of rallied a little bit here. They've calmed down. They've let the game come to them a little bit here, particularly on offense. So the Saints here getting on the same page, getting their act together. Tariq Walker lines up to the quarterback's left here, here on the near hash. Oh, good save. He bobbled the snap here, caught it in the air, but looks like he's going to get pushed back for about a yard loss. Going to bring up 4th and about 5 yards. Not something you want inside the zone, but inside the red zone. But again, you're dealing with so much youth and new starters this year.
Yep. To call this a big play is an understatement.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. And you got 2 big, tall receivers. We haven't heard much from Braden Schalk tonight.
You can still get a first down. You don't have to score.
Doesn't have to go to the end zone, and that's going to be 5 yards against us.
No, golly.
So that was the left guard, number 64. I'm not going to say his name. It's not fair. But it is going to be a false start on the Saints.
Well, and that's the other problem too, right? So you got a new quarterback, different sound, different cadence, if you will, right? All they've heard for the last 2 years is one guy.
Literally.
And now you got another one. So it could be tough, right? It could be tough trying to hear somebody different back there and know when to go and when not to. Again, we're not in the excuse-making business, but sometimes
they are high school kids.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
So it is, it's 4th and 9.
Yep, they got to get inside the 4,
13,
maybe?
12-yard line. I think closer to 13.
They might run this
Saints
down.
Saints might run this down, take a timeout.
Yeah, it would probably be smart. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got 2 tall receivers. You got Schalk and you got Parlarge. I give Marine City credit with their defensive game plan. They're playing man. They think they can be physical with them at the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Excellent first half by Graham Parlarge. Put up big numbers.
Yeah.
Has St. Clair's touchdown. Yeah, you got 1 minute and 38 seconds left here. You out of timeouts. So if we pick up the first down, God willing we score. If we don't, then...
Well, the good thing is, St. Clair always runs a hurry up, right? So they're never huddling. They're not running to the sidelines for the play. So, you got, like you said, 98 seconds here. They get the first down. They easily have another 2 or 3 plays that they can run with this amount of time.
Sure, without a doubt. Yeah, the playbook is open. They can run the ball if they need to.
Yep.
So it's 4th and 9 for the Saints here. Everyone should be on the same page. Came from a timeout. I'm sure that we are actually playing with a tight end here. This is overload. Oh, shoot. Just put it up in the air, young man.
Oh, he's got it one-on-one. Did he come down with that?
I think
Braden
Shaw came down with it.
Look
at that.
in
the air, and he came down with it for a touchdown for the Saints. Great individual effort by Braden Schalk in the back of the end zone.
Now, Braden has been teaching Graham how to high point. Look at the bobble snap. Jackson picks it up and just heaves it.
Heaves it up in the air. The defender was there, but, ball skills, and Braden's got him. Just threw it up in the air. He came down with that's the third high-pointed ball today.
Yep.
One by Parlarge, or 2 by Parlarge, 1 by Schalk, and that's huge. That makes the score 22-13 here.
PAT pending. Good snap.
Good
hold.
Lyons puts his foot to it. And he got that. He got that with ease. So with 1:31 left to go in the first half, the Saints are game tonight, and it's 22-14. Mariners still on top.
Saints have some energy on that sideline now.
They should. They should feel good about their effort. You know, they're players that need to make an impact are making an impact. And Jackson Turnbull didn't panic. It just knew the situation, knew he had to get it up in the air, and give your athlete a chance to be an athlete. Let's see how St. Clair chooses to play this kickoff. I'm going to bet it's going to be on the ground.
So, Jim, you weren't here for our first game on TV. I talked to Craig Zimmerman. I said, tell me how often you see a starting offensive lineman as your kickoff specialist and your PAT specialist. Doesn't happen often.
And your punter's not tiny for St. Clair normally either.
No. Yes, you're right. I think we have the largest special teams in the air. Look at this. Well, maybe they tried to go for an onside, but I'm going to tell you this. I don't like giving Marine City the ball at midfield with 90 seconds to play and timeout.
I think that ball was intended to get past him.
Yeah.
That was a good job by that young man from Marine City just to smother it. And that does bring some things into play. Marine City does have a timeout.
Yep.
Passing is not what they want to do, but not to say that they can't. It's going to be important for the Saints just to keep it in front of them. Eventually, this ball will probably get put in the air. The Marine City comes under center here. You're getting motion, and it's going to be first man through, and he pops it. Ooh. Looks like that was that number 7. Now we're getting dark. It's getting dark here, so the numbers are getting harder and harder to see. The lights in East China Stadium.
Not the best.
Not the best.
The bond didn't get lights in the budget.
We didn't get the bond. We didn't get the lights.
Nope.
All right, Marine City's going quick here. He's coming out to the edge here.
Well, that should be a block in the back.
And he's loose. Volkman's loose. He's down to the 15. The Saints are chasing. Oh, my goodness. He is in for a Marine City touchdown. That's a backbreaker for the Saints. We had him at the line of scrimmage and didn't close him down. We're going to get a replay here. I don't know if I want to watch it. I know Brian Tapman, the defensive coordinator, would just be sick with this. We didn't come to balance. He's going to wiggle around here and just guys are losing their feet. But you got to give it up to Eli Volkman, number 1. He kept his poise. He didn't panic. Stayed on his feet. And that is a Mariner touchdown and just a killer.
Tackling.
Yep.
Wow.
And the extra point is blocked. So
Wyatt
Dustin, who never quits. He's trying to fire the guys up a little bit. Here on the sideline, number 50, Kanan Kusada. Hey, he is into this game. You know, guys that don't play, you like to see him at least have a heartbeat and a pulse, and he had more than that. He was jumping around trying to do whatever he can to keep the sideline in the game. All right, so the Saints are going to receive the ball here. I don't know how aggressive they'll be with it, but you got those 2 big, tall receivers. You never know. There's a minute exactly here on the clock.
You know, you got to love Wyatt Dustin. Comes off the field, pukes his guts out, goes back on the field, blocks a PAT. Now he's got ice on the back of his neck. Gamer.
Wouldn't know any other way to do it.
Nope. Believe he plays basketball, right? And he's also a baseball player as well, too.
He does, yep.
That's great.
Plays basketball. All right, Marine City's going to put the ball in the air, and it's line drive on the ground. St. Clair picks it up, and they're going to look to move forward with it. Looks like it's number 20 who fielded it for the Saints.
28, Wyatt Smith.
Is it Wyatt Smith?
Yep.
Looked like he could have got a few more yards, but hey, we got possession.
To be honest, though, that's his first time probably fielding it. He just came back. He was out with a shoulder, leg, so. Listen, I guess when in doubt, be safe.
Yep.
All right, let's see what the Saints. No timeouts, though.
The Saints are in a bunch formation here. This is a new look for me. I haven't seen this yet this year.
Oh, boy.
And we're going to give it here to the boundary here to Braden Schalk, and looks like he's going to pick up about about maybe 7 or 8 yards. And he does step out of bounds, though, so that's helpful. Into the boundary here.
That didn't look too organized on that play.
That one there looked like it's a new formation. Saints don't usually run things that tight. They usually spread numbers to numbers, and everybody was within about 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. And they're bunched together here. Got Parlarge, you got Schulk up at the top, you got Tree. We're going empty there. And it's going to be a screen pass here to Braden Schulk, and he's going to pick up about 10 yards, and he took a hit.
He's got first down.
Got a first down for the Saints. He's kind of over his skis there, and Marine City put a good lick on him. Clock is running. 40 seconds to go here. Saints are not conceding this. They are looking to do something. So eventually, we're going here for
nice
a corner
up and out.
route.
Oh! Trying to get
Jackson
Wyatt.
Turnbull was looking for Wyatt Dustin down here at the bottom. Overshot him a little bit.
Nice throw.
Looking
Good
left
try.
here. Well, Jackson Turnbull likes to open up that hip, being a right-hander, and bring it to the left side here.
If you're wondering about his frame, what else does he play? He's a hockey player.
Yeah.
You could see it. I got a whistle here for something. I'm not sure what.
I don't know what the stoppage of play is here, but 30 seconds left to go here in the first half. Oh, they had to move it back. Oh, they
spotted it wrong.
Misspotted it up a half yard. I'll bet that Marine City sideline brought that to the officials' attention. So the Saints are on the far hash here. 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top, and we're gonna roll Jack. He's
hold the ball.
Sacked.
Down. He should be down.
Oh yeah, I believe he should be down. They are not ruling him down. Let's see what the official.
That back judge should mark. It looked like that knee was down.
No, he's pointing to Marine City here. That is a fumble by the Saints quarterback. He was rolling. Marine City was not fooled with it. And they are in business here at the 35-yard line. I thought he was down too, personally. If we get a replay, I'd love to see it.
Even the radio guys were saying it looked like he was down on that play.
Yeah,
let's see what we got here. Watch number 4.
I didn't think it was really that close.
Down that right. Ooh.
Well, we don't have red flags here in high school,
I don't know,
so it is what it is.
I don't know if that back judge could see his right leg down.
Marine City, they are going up top with this. Volkman's, he's putting it up in the air.
Nice job, Landon
Blank. It is broken up out there.
Landon Blank. Landon Blank playing maybe his second game at corner. He was out with an injury to start the year, and that's a good one-on-one play. That's tough to be on an island on your own there. That's a good job. Way to break it up.
Yep, ball hung up, and he took advantage of it.
St. Clair needs a stop. Marine City gets the ball to start that third quarter. They need a stop. Turnover, stop, whatever. They need to not allow a score here.
Marine City is still sitting on a timeout here. We'll see what happens with this. St. Clair has to mind their P's and Q's and still watch the run. He's going to throw it again. He's going to come underneath. He's got number 17 out there, and he's got the sideline. He's down to the 20. Looks like he's going out about the 16 or 17-yard line on the far sideline.
Jason Evan Schultz on that tackle on the sideline there.
And that does stop the clock. So Marine City's got at least 2 shots here into the end zone.
Mariners at the 16-yard line.
You know, and Marine City likes that rollout action, so our ends have got to be disciplined with this, not chase from behind and take the bait to duck inside. Marine City here got trips at the bottom here. We're going to roll to the right, and there it is again. It's caught here.
Keep him in bounds.
Wiggling down here, and he gets out of bounds again with 1 second on the clock. Looks like it's down to about the 13.
They're going to kick it. They're bringing on their special teams, it looks like. Oh, we got a Saint. Who's down there, Jim? Can you tell? 21, Zach Thuston.
Zach Thuston. Yep, he's down in the end zone. It was non-contact, whatever it is.
Didn't see what happened there.
Non-contact injuries, those are the ones that scare me more than the contact ones. He's reaching behind his leg here a little bit.
He plays every snap on defense. He's kind of moved around to a couple different spots from free safety to corner, and he plays out a little bit of offense as well too. So, you know, this year, and no different for a lot of these small schools, you got a lot of kids that play 2 ways, right?
Yep.
And it's tough when one goes down because you lose a couple spots.
Ironman football has got to be done here at this level, you know.
Yes, it does. Well, and hey, for all you folks that are out there in the audience watching this game, if we would have voted to have these two schools merged like they should have, you'd have a 1,200 enrolled school, and you'd have a lot of players out there on that field.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm not a lifelong St. Clair resident, so I'm not allowed to talk, I guess. Well, there's some seniors there in the St. Clair student section. There's Lila Cron, it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Tessa Freeland right there, some soccer players.
Yep. My old neighbor Lila.
Yeah.
Shout out to his mom, Jesse and Joe Cron.
Yep. All right, looks like he's up.
He's up.
He's a little gingerly walking, though.
Yeah. Are we holding his arm there? Can you see Christian?
Yeah, it looks like Amy's the trainer. She's holding his right arm there, right hand. Marine City uses their last timeout. I mean, I don't know. Knowing that they get the ball, do they attempt to try to get a touchdown or just get the points, man? I don't know.
Put a dagger in it.
Good. I mean, you could get a 2-for-1 here.
Yeah, you go 2-for-1 with this. So I'm sure Coach Tapman's telling his people that are going to be in the end zone, nobody behind you. You can react up a lot easier than you can react back. You think, how can someone get behind you inside the 10? They do.
Yeah.
How many times you catch it, like right at the end line?
They're not kicking it here, Jim.
They're going for it. Going to try and drive it. Going to try and drive the first nail in the coffin here.
Pass.
There's a snap. We are looking. Yep, he's rolling to his left here. Volkman's rolling to his left. He's got him underneath. The boys have to rally up, make a tackle here. He's wiggling
Ball's
around.
out. Oh, my gosh.
Ball is out.
Did he pitch that back?
He pitched it backwards, it looks like. He did.
Oh, my
Couldn't see it. It's all the way on the other side of the field. I believe he pitched it back and picked it up and go to the end zone. And you can't fumble it on purpose.
That was a great play.
Let's see what we got here. We're going to get a replay here.
Oh, for gosh doggone.
Technical.
Trust us, folks. That was a pretty remarkable play. It was on the far side of the field.
Very heady if it was a pitch back.
I just asked the Marine City coaches in the booth next to us if he pitched that, and he said he pitched it. So that must be a play they work on. That's incredible,
that's
man.
That's the old hook and ladder.
Yeah.
But Saints that's why everyone's got to rally to the ball.
Yes. It looked like a fumble because that ball sure came out, but, man, did he pitch it nice. Holy cow. All right,
and Saints got another mental mistake. I'm sure Coach Ski is not going to be happy with this. This is an undisciplined thing down in the trying to time it up like that.
After this from the goal line, replay the try.
So that does make the score 34-14 here, and it is the half. There will be no kickoff. This will be the last play of the half. And it's going to be second man through with their eye, and he's in. I mean, Saints just can't stop that second man. And it's halftime with the score. Looks like 35-14, Marine City. Not the ending that the boys were looking for. So we'll take a break here, come back with you folks after the half. 36.
A is excited to introduce the Huffmaster Insurance Agency right here in St. Clair. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, Huffmaster Insurance Agency has you covered. Your one-stop shop for protecting what matters most. Conveniently located across from Pine Shores Golf Course at 1015 7th Street, St. Clair. Stop by or call us at 810-637-1200. And remember, go Mariners and go Saints. Huffmaster Insurance Agency, 810-637-1200.
Well, they've got drink specials every day. Rooms upstairs if you want to stay. If you love music, hear it play at the good old Murphy Inn. At the good old Murphy Inn.
Looking for a great spot to enjoy lunch or dinner with fantastic daily food and happy hour specials? Look no further than the Murphy Inn in St. Clair. This is Paul, owner of the Murphy Inn. Our charming Irish pub features different food and drink specials every day of the week, plus live entertainment every Wednesday through Saturday. The Inn even offers 7 unique hotel rooms complete with modern amenities, perfect for overnight stays or a weekend getaway.
There ain't no doubt we're going out to the good old Murphy Inn. To the good old Murphy Inn.
Now taking the field, the Marching Saints of St. Clair High School. The 2025 Marching Saints are performing a show that invites you to take a musical journey through the cosmos as the Marching Saints are grooving in the Galaxy. Drum majors, is the band ready? Prepare for launch as we blast off into a song from the epic saga that captured the imaginations of generations. We present the theme from Star Wars by John Williams. Then buckle up as we merge this classic with a modern day anthem, the explosive hit Starships by Nicki Minaj. Get ready to feel the force of the beats as we begin to groove into a galaxy far, far away. Now it's time to bring it back to Earth for a little feel-good fun as we highlight the true star of the show, the sun. Our next mashup is a blend of two songs that are guaranteed to brighten your day. We're combining the iconic upbeat energy of Electric Light Orchestra's Mr. Blue Sky with the pure, joyful classic, Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves. ladies and gentlemen, the Marching Saints. Congratulations to both these fine bands and best of luck for a great marching band season ahead. Both the Mariner Marching Band and the Marching Saints will host the annual MSBOA Marching Band Festival here at East China Stadium on Tuesday, October.
Ace Hardware in St. Clair is your all-new local hardware store in St. Clair, located on the west side of the Riverview Plaza. Ace Hardware in St. Clair, now completely remodeled for all of your hardware needs. Your local Ace Hardware, of course, stocks all the quality Ace products you've grown to know and trust. Paint, tools, keys, everything hardware. Ace Hardware, St. Clair, on the west side of the Riverview Plaza. DP Schweihofer Excavating Incorporated is experienced with mass foundations, solar, charging stations, road building and land clearing. A complete one-stop drainage expert, DP Schweihofer Excavating Incorporated is the place you can be confident the job will be done right and on time. Located on King Road in China Township, DP Schweihofer Excavating Incorporated.
Okay, and we are back. Got about 3 minutes here before we start the second half. The score of the Mariners 36 and the Saints 14. And very odd way to end the first half, I would say that, because it was 22-14 with about 3 minutes-ish to go. And Marine City put two. One was a scramble touchdown, so I got to give him credit. But, you know, we just didn't rally up and tackle. But then a very, very, I don't know, I think it was a hook and ladder, but we couldn't see, it was so far away in the angle. But very heady play, well done, well executed. So
I don't even know if it was like designed that way. I just happen to think that the kid that was running the ball got stopped, and he happened to just notice that he had a teammate off to his side and just pitched him the ball. If that's how it went, I think kudos to those guys, because, again, coaches put them in the right position to make a play.
Yeah, if that's the case, that's football IQ of 1,000.
Yeah.
To see that and notice it, I mean, what do you got to lose? They have 1
0.
second left on the clock.
Yeah,
why not?
Why not? Yep, why not? Well, Jackson Turnbull is going to be our quarterback this entire second half. So it's a matter of getting him built up, getting him prepped.
Yeah. Yep.
And the boys making some plays for him.
Yeah, I think it's important here to respond with a defensive stop.
Yep.
A punt is a huge win because they haven't slowed him down yet today.
Nope.
And they're going to need that just from a confidence standpoint, as I'm sure there's a little bit of shell shock after what happened at the end of the first half.
Yep.
All right, looks like the teams are kind of finishing their halftime warm-ups here. Got about a minute here, and then we'll get rolling here with football. Want to send a shout-out to the Anders family in Saginaw, who are Saints fans from afar. They're listening tonight or watching on CTV up there. Got to love the internet.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.
He's my boss. I'm obligated to say something to him.
Nice little shout
But
out.
he's hardly a boss, more just a friend. So I'm going to apologize right now to the Marine City folks because I cannot see the numbers, players' backs. As I said, our lights are not the best here.
But you know what, though? It's only been about 4 or 5 guys have done some plays for him. So we have a pretty good idea of who's who.
I got them down by position, but particularly on defense. I like to give those guys credit when they make tackles and things.
Zach Thuston just threw his helmet, and I think he got some bad news from the trainer.
Yeah, that's
He was down in the end zone there at the end of the first half. Don't want to speculate what it might be. It looked like a hand or something, but he's testing his legs out. I'm not sure, but
well, he's trying to politic his way with Coach Tapman, but that's trainers make the decisions on that, not the coaches. All right, so put the ball. Saints put the ball in the air. They got a really good bounce. It's still rolling around.
They got it. Saints got the ball.
The squib kick worked out for the Saints, and it is recovered at about the Marine City 38-yard line. It was kicked really hard, and they got a really
great
good
bounce.
Great bounce. A nice high bounce, and then it kind of squibbed when it hit the ground the second time.
That's your starting offensive lineman, Rylan Edgman, on the kick.
Rylan Edgman.
I didn't see who got it.
Again, if our specialists ever want to get into a fight with another team specialists, I'll take our specialists. Just bigger guys.
Yes.
So we do have Jackson Turnbull. He is starting the second half, as Christian was mentioning. We're on the far hash here. St. Clair's on the far hash. 4 wide. We're getting motion here. Hard count motion, number 34, Miles Zoya. Getting a check. We got a bubble screen here to number 34. We got Miles Zoya, and then he's wrapped up and brought down by number 53 for the Mariners. That's Chase Ramsey.
Now, it's interesting that he's in. He might be Zach Thuston's backup, but these are the first snaps that he's gotten all season.
Is it?
Yeah. And I apologize to his parents. I don't know who he is, but he's in there trying to make some plays. So, again, all hands on deck right now.
That's right. Hey, everybody's getting an opportunity here.
Yes.
So let's gain about 2 yards. Saints are going to scrimmage here at the 36-yard line. There's a snap.
There's Rico off that right side.
Tariq Walker has found more holes on that right side again. That looks like that's going to be very close, if not a first down. That's a Saints first down. Good hole over there by the boys. You know, I think I mentioned it earlier. The offensive line group has the opportunity to grow the most through the course of the next 6 games.
Yes.
So the Saints they look like they are at the 28-yard line, 27. Far hash, got the field near the press box, field side. It's going to be a keeper, and he's going to go nowhere. That's stuffed really at the point of attack. Nice job by Marine City. And that looks like number 15 is at the bottom of the pile, or first contact guy. Aiden Pierrick, said that name a couple times tonight.
So I think St. Clair's trying to keep Marine City, what do you want to call it, in check a little bit by running the quarterback a little bit. They're just not having luck with him right now. I don't think that's his game, but again, you got to keep him honest on defense a little bit, right?
Yeah, the eyes will just go to Tariq because he is popping it.
Yep.
Let him know that we can keep it.
Yep.
All right, Turnbull takes a snap again. Short throw out there.
Braden
Schalk, number 14. And he looks like he has about 5 yards. And it's going to be, looks like it's going to be third and about 7. You know, just chip away. That's as good as a run.
Yes.
So we'll take it.
When you know it's 4 down territory right here.
If the Saints are going to make this a game, this one's probably got to end up in the end zone.
Yep.
You got Braden Schalk here in the bottom.
Well, he's
getting safety help over the top.
Yeah, he's got a small defender on him, though. Nope.
It's a give to Tariq Walker. He's still on his feet. That is okay. Tariq Walker plunged into the line of scrimmage, and he was rebuffed with prejudice and bounced off of that. Kept his feet moving. Went back into the line. Got hit again. So that is a tough no gain run there.
Yes.
So they've got 4th and 10 here. The ball's going to more than likely go into the air. And you have Parlarge here at the bottom. Schalk will be at the top. This ball will go high up in there to somebody. Nope, he's coming underneath, and it's knocked down. Nice play. Yes. That was a nice play, looks like by number 50 for the Mariners. Jacob Loper knocked the ball down. Opted not to go deep to come to the crosser. I think he wanted to hold that a little bit longer, but the pressure was starting to get to him. He wanted him to clear that.
I think that was the
outside
first
defender.
I think that was the first sign of inexperience at the quarterback spot right there tonight, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think he heard footsteps.
Yeah,
and just wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah, he was fading on it too. He just anticipated the rush and he faded a little bit. But hey, young quarterback, he's really gutted out a nice performance.
Yes,
though.
he has. Yes, he
has.
has.
Marine City, second man through here, number 20 with the ball here.
Big run.
Jabin Holden. And he looks like he's going to pick up about 7 yards on first down, maybe 6. But if you're Marine City and you run the Marine City style offense, that's mother's milk. They want to hear that all day. 2nd and 6 is exactly what they're looking to hear. Volkman under center, takes snap, quick pitch, quick toss out there to number 4.
Short.
Austin Miller.
Got about a yard or two.
About a yard or so. But with the way they've been running the ball, particularly between the tackles, that just puts it in 4-down situation here. I'd be surprised if they punted it, even to play field position.
No. Yeah.
So it's going to be third and 1.
The officials are calling.
Somebody's getting.
Oh. That was a pretty bad spot by the line judge there, to be honest with you.
They are going to give Marine City the first down, apparently. Full to down marker, too. He had third up.
Yep.
But it's going to be, nevertheless, 1st and 10, Marine City. Under center, we're going second man through. Nope, it's good second man through.
But, you know, you're getting 5 yards a pop.
Sure.
That's tough.
Yeah, there's really no mystery at this point. They haven't come with a counter yet or anything like that. I mean, it's in their playbook, but they're not going to. Why get fun? If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yep.
Also allow, Marine City shortening the game, I'm sure. Graham Parlard's number 9 is out there on defense, so it's definitely an all-hands-on-deck type of situation, playing defensive end. Yep. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. It's going to be a follow. And he's.
Ooh, did he go down on his own?
Those non-contact go-downs, those are the ones that scare you. That's always makes you nervous when the guy just goes down and they don't want to. But maybe just got over his skis and just went down on his own. But nevertheless, it is a first down. Ball's right at midfield here on the far sideline. Boundary is toward the Marine City side, and the field side is down here toward the Saint sideline. It's going to be second man coming over. He's got a big hole.
Number 20, it looked like.
Yep. Looks like he's got about 9 yards. It is number 20, yes.
Jabin Holden. Good run. Put his shoulder down.
Yep. Hey, finish it. Finish the run.
Yep.
But 2nd and 9 here. Or excuse me, 2nd and 1. Excuse me. It was a 9-yard pickup.
Nope. First down.
Well, they gave it to him. 9's good enough for 10 with this crew.
Yeah. Inside hand off,
inside
27.
give there, and he's going to pop out of there. He's loose. He's at the 20. He's down.
That kid's got some speed.
He popped it through there, and he's down to, but looks like about the 14-yard line, and he was a shoelace away from ending up in the end zone.
Good speed. That's the thing. I'll say, Marine City might not have the size this year, but their backs have some quickness.
Yeah, it's consistency.
Yes,
it's acceleration.
Yep. They are small out there, Marine City, but they do their job.
Yep, it's going to be second man through, Holden again. And he looks like he's going to pick up about another 6 to 7 yards.
Yep.
Get down to that far sideline, and,
looks like it's just a matter of time.
My vision can't tell. I can't judge it based on the tackle. I wait for the down box to get set. But 6 yards. And it's going to be a middle give again. He follows him around, and he's going to pick up. He's bullying. He's down to 2, down to about the 1-yard line.
Might not have the size, but the team definitely has that will to keep pushing. I will say it's a nice night, nice weather. It's great to see all the fans here. Both stands really well packed, really well represented. The bands have done a great job before the game and halftime.
And it's going to be a power give. It's a walk-in for is that number 17. Is that Lincoln Osterland?
Yep. Yep. I mean, I don't think he got touched till he got into the end zone.
No. You're right there.
Yep.
All right, so that brings the score up to 42-14. And Marine City's, hopefully St. Clair doesn't have one of their mental mistakes here and lets them just give 1 point instead of 2. Good snap, good hold, and looks like good kick.
Floated through.
Yeah,
there you go.
Right through the smoke. That brings the score up to 43-14, Marine City.
I'll tell you, the day can't come soon enough for that boat to get out of here with those blasts. Holy cow.
Give
a little shot to the ticker there.
At least we're used to it
as
being in the rivalry and everything. But if this is your first time coming here and you don't know and you hear it, it's going to really catch you.
Yep. They need to pass out flyers to all the senior citizens that are walking in. Be ready.
Well, the student section is coordinated on the Mr. Brightside song. So I'm trying to picture what the theme tonight is. It neon? Is that what the student section?
Well, that's Marine City over there, right?
Yeah.
Us. I think we're going with the American Pride.
American
on the
Pride
St. Clair
today.
side.
Oh, that's right. We are the.
Yes.
Yep. The kick is fielded at the 21-yard line.
Miles?
We're coming. Miles is coming across the field. You got to get north and south eventually. Broke a tackle, and he's going to get finished off at the 26-yard line, right in the middle of the field.
It'll be first and 10 St. Clair at their own 26-yard line.
All right, so the St. Clair's going to scrimmage here. And I think right now it's about building confidence. Who do they have next week? I haven't even checked this.
St. Clair?
St. Clair.
East
yes.
Point.
East Detroit.
Yes.
East Point, sorry.
And they have scored 2 touchdowns this year.
I saw that. I did see that.
Last year they put up a goose egg. The program just came back after I don't know how many year hiatus. So, they're fighting. They're trying.
I don't know what I was more surprised about. Braden Schalk takes the handoff, and he's going to wiggle around and get it. Looks like about 3 yards there on the sweep.
The good sign is
right.
if Ben is out sometime, I will say the Saints have a relatively favorable schedule. But again, now you're going to have a sophomore at quarterback. They're going to have to really get some work done here. But they got East Point and then I think Centerline, South Lake. So
yeah. Get healthy against East Point. Centerline, you can't just roll the helmets out. They're going to show up. South Lake is, I've been impressed with them the last couple of years. They show up ready to play.
Yep.
There's a good little pitch option there.
Oh, big tackle. Big tackle for Marine City.
That is, I got to find that young man's number. It's
probably their biggest kid on defense.
Well,
53.
53. I got to call. That was the definition of an inside-out tackle. That's Chase Ramsey.
Yeah, senior.
That is.
You could tell that.
See it and explode.
Yeah, great tackle.
Not a single wasted step on that. No bubble to it, just straight downhill.
St. Clair could have used some tackling like that tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, a one-on-one tackle, that's fantastic. Good form.
Yes. Yeah, he matched him up. He wrapped him.
Yeah.
He didn't drop his head or lose his feet.
Nope.
Turnbull takes a snap. He's looking over here.
Get rid of that. Oh,
Braden Shaw catches the tip pass. He wiggles around. I think he's still going to pick up about 2 yards. That did not catch Marine City off guard at all. They were looking for that. When they saw Braden Shaw backpedal, they rallied to it.
That could have gone the other way for 6 really quick.
Yes. Yep. It was already tipped.
Yep.
So St. Clair is going to go for it on their own 31-yard line as of now. And you're going to get Braden Schalk here in motion. Yeah. And it looks like the Saints are going to take a timeout here.
Timeout, St. Clair. The first time of the half.
It appears the offense is staying on the field. Coach Ski just wants to get them together. Kind of bummed this year with your schedule with Marysville coming off it. It's always a good rivalry. You know, Henry Ford doesn't have the same zing to it. So we do have 3 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. 29-point Mariner advantage here. Saints need to pick this up. Mariners get in the end zone again. They'll be up by over 35, which will be running clock, and I know Saints really want to avoid that.
Get that 50-50 ticket ready.
All right, Jackson Turnbull still in quarterback.
Oh, boy.
Nope, they're admitting defeat here. They're going to, I should say they're not admitting it, but they are going to punt this.
False start by White Thuston.
Yep, false start. So now any decision that they had or try to draw off sides is gone. New punter in there is also Jackson Turnbull. Ben Farkas typically does our punting for us, but got to get deeper into the playbook here.
Back to punt.
Turnbull gets it. It's a low kick. It hits at about the 48-yard line. Takes a big bounce for St. Clair. Fielded on the Marine City 40. He's going backwards. It's number 1 for Marine City, and he runs a long way for about 2 yards. Tried to get outside with it, but the Saints were able to track it down.
Large in on that tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 Mariners at their own 47.
So it's going to be Marine City football on their own 47-yard line with 2:47 left to go.
Already, it's a yellow ticket. It's a yellow ticket.
It looks like Marine City has put in some backups here. Lincoln Osterland's going to be taking snaps now. And it's going to be second man through here. And he keeps it. He pops around the edge and gets about 12 yards. Yeah, very good fake to the first man through there. I thought they actually had him.
He's knocked out of bounds by number 16, Landon Blank. It'll be 1st and 10 Mariners.
So it's 1st and 10 Mariners. Chain crew's got to get organized over there. He did have the first down. They're all just kind of milling around over there.
Yep.
I don't know if it's tangled or what.
I was say it doesn't even look like they're stretched out 10 yards. You know, it looks like a Marine City player's down on the sidelines over there.
Okay.
Looks like maybe a cramp holding his leg up.
Well, at first I thought, okay, well, they haven't moved it. There's a penalty that I can't see. But
yeah.
Speaking of penalties, there's been very few of those tonight. Really. Marine City, St. Clair had a couple false starts, one hold. Marine City had a defensive hold. But
relatively clean. The only big one, St. Clair got lucky on a defensive holding early in the game.
That's true,
yep. That was about it.
A yellow ticket. Number 000767.
PA address announcer is reading off the 50-50. One person's going to go home very happy tonight.
Yeah.
Somebody got their gate covered.
To claim your prize.
So it is 1st and 10. The Mariners are now on the Saints side of the field at about the Saint 42 and a half. Give second man through here for Marine City. And he is stuck right there after about a 2-yard gain by number 8, Jay Stockwell.
Stockwell with the stop. Pick up about 1. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
Less than 2 minutes to play here in the third.
Yep, clicking along here.
Saints don't want to give up a score. Obviously, it would be a running clock, and that's always kind of deflating to the ego.
Second man through again, and Marine City, he just powers through there, keeps his leg churning, doesn't look to bounce, just gets north and south, makes it easy.
Holding again.
Yep, he's had a nice little game tonight. And he picks up, looks like about 8.5 yards, making it 3rd and very short, definitely 2-down scenario. Clock is running. There's the snap. Again, second man through.
Good tackle.
Good tackle down there at the bottom by
Wyatt
number
Smith.
28. That is Wyatt Smith. Yep, great job by him. But, again, easily picks up the first down, move those chains.
Just no pressure from the D-line.
Yeah,
not
no
any
penetration.
None. They're not getting into the backfield, not kind of upsetting the timing of the handoff or anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah, penetration against the slower developing runs like that will kill it, but if you don't get it. Regular old same play again. No changes to the game plan, and it looks like he's going to get about 5 yards on that. You know,
you got to ask yourself, man, what does St. Clair need to do to get a victory in this series? I mean, it's been since 2018. You know, it's tough. It's frustrating.
At the end of the day, I think it comes down to defense.
Yeah.
Defensively, you know, they don't see this offense very often, and when they do, you know, watching your keys are critical. Your guards, you have to watch the guards, and the ball will find you. And there's just a middle give, and it looks like he's at the 5, the 10. Excuse me, at the 5 touchdown.
We're gonna have a running clock
Marine
now.
City. Yeah, the guards. If the guards come at you, the ball's coming at you. If they pull, they take you there.
Boy,
got a replay coming in here. We're just going to see that right down the middle, right there. It's just a dive, and he's right there, splits the corner and the safety, and he is in the end zone.
As much as I hate seeing an offense like this, right? I'd love to see kind of pro style, throw the ball, run the ball. This is Marine City. This is how they win.
You know,
this is how they get to Ford Field.
You know, there's a reason why, you know, even the big schools, you'll see like Detroit Catholic Central and schools like that, they run these old offenses.
Yes.
It's the system. It's not the players. It's the
block.
system.
Good block.
Okay.
Who got that?
That's been about the only.
Yeah, 2 blocks now.
The only negative you can say against Marine City is their special teams.
Yep.
The kick team. They've had 2 blocked tonight. So, hey, coach has got something to correct.
Bad news all night around. Tarek Scooble only goes 3 1/3, gives up 4 to the Miami Marlins of all teams, and hurts those Cy Young chances. It's not a score I thought I'd see, man.
Tiger, what are they, like 38 and 37 or something like that?
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, very flat, right? Up and down. It's wild.
And I believe the Tigers pushed his start one day, too.
To be able to throw against Miami today, and, not very good. But, hey, Jim, we got the Chippewas at the Big House tomorrow. Who are you liking there?
Well, I am an alumni, but common sense says bet your bread on Michigan. Michigan's probably salty after last week losing to Oklahoma, too.
Yeah, but don't forget, Michigan's got a new head coach tomorrow.
They do.
Biff Poggi.
We'll
see what happens with Big Biff. If he's gonna cut off his sleeves tomorrow.
I think they're required by law, if your name is Biff, that you have to coach football at some level.
Yeah. Here's a flag. I mean, it's got to be probably a holding on St. Clair is my guess, man.
I would assume it's going to be on the return team.
Yeah. Probably going to have a running clock, right? 35 points.
You're going to get a running clock. Yeah, they'll whistle this and then stop it in 5 seconds and then start the fourth quarter with a running clock. So the score 49-14 here at the soon-to-be end of third quarter.
Yep. There's the end of the third.
Magna is a proud sponsor of high school sports on CTV Community Television. Supporting our local schools and organizations is part of Magna's commitment to making a difference in our community. With a focus on innovation and growth, Magna is also hiring. Visit magna.com to learn more about opportunities with a global leader in mobility technology. Magna, driving the future right here in our community.
LaFontaine, Michigan's ultimate Ford dealer. Shop in-store or online from over 1,600 new and Ford-certified pre-owned vehicles from 5 Michigan locations coast to coast. Whether you love Ford's superior performance, cutting-edge technology, or head-turning style, LaFontaine's got your ride. Offering on-the-spot mobile service. And buy 3 tires, get 1 free every day. The lowest price guarantee. Around the corner, just a click away at LaFontaineFordLincoln.com.
And we're back, start of the fourth quarter here. There'll be a running clock here as soon as the ball is snapped. The only thing will stop it basically will be a touchdown, will be a score or an injury. Or a timeout, obviously, but I don't think you're going to get many of those, 49-14. And we're looking to swing it out here to the left here. That's is that number 34 out there?
That's Braden Shaw.
Braden.
Look at him go.
And Braden is loose. He's
Come
out.
on, buddy.
He's out to the 50.
Come on, Braden. Keep going, big man. Good job, buddy.
And big gain there. Swung out to the left side. Brought it all the way across the field down here to the 35-yard line.
So where'd that snap off with the 12, 38 plus what? What do they give him here? About 50 yards.
Yeah.
Ran across the field. Braden's one of the kids you root for. He's a good kid.
Yeah,
works his tail off. Two-sport athlete. He's turned into a really, really good #1 receiver for this team.
Yep.
That clock's not running, though.
Oh, it is a first down here. The official. So.
Please set the game clock to 11 minutes. The clock did not start on the snap.
Hey, they're on it. Relax.
So the clock did not start. It needs to run. All right, and St. Clair has the ball here.
Hey!
And look, it's going to be a middle give here. The ball's down. Looks like it's down to about the 22-yard line. This is St. Clair's. Going to be. All right, so St. Clair's got the ball here. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Saints here. Little disturbance up here.
Yeah.
Coaches are getting intense. So it's going to be a middle keep here by number 4,
Turnbull.
Jackson Turnbull. He's going to push his way down to about the 11-yard line. Looks like about a 13-yard gain for the Saints. 10 minutes left to go in the games. Saints still have their starters out there on offense. Marine City's got most of their backups in. Those kids earn it too. They got to get some clock also.
Administration to the press box. Now, please.
All right, we got Turnbull in the gun here. He's going to swing it out here to Braden Schalk onto his left. Braden cuts it inside, ducks to the outside,
there you go,
and he's in the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
Hey,
nice little
way to fight, way to not give up, man. Good job. Good job.
But that is a touchdown for the Saints.
Nice job.
Got a replay coming here. He makes a nice little wiggle. He ducks inside.
Nice little swing
gets his
pass.
foot, gets outside, reads his block. Well done. And he's in the end zone.
Nice job,
the
Braden.
Saints have not quit fighting yet.
That's
out
number
here
2 on the day for Braden,
playing.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, he had the circus catch, the high point catch.
Yep. And just full disclosure, everybody apologize about any of the noise you heard in the background. Just a lot of unprofessional people up here tonight. We should be good for the rest of the game.
And Saints are on for the
Let's
extra
see
point.
Oh,
he has to. Oh, he's
Good try, Liam. That's all right.
Had to stutter. I think he might have bobbled the snap there a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all timing with that, and first-year kicker too. They tell you like even if the bobble, you still run through it. All right, but the running clock does come off right now with 9:24 still go in the game. Marine City's going to get the ball back on the kickoff. Force. All right, here we go. Saints are looking to get moving here.
Keep fighting, boys.
Rylan Edgman
There we
puts
go,
it
tried
in
it
the air.
outside.
Tried a little onside there. Marine City covers it, and it's right at the midfield stripe.
Good try. Good try. Again, this is the opportunity. Let's see if you can get a turnover here, right?
You know, it's time for the defense to get a. You know, they haven't stopped Marine City the whole night, but getting a stop, even if it's against the backups, it's going to be confidence building.
Right. Well, and you got to know they're going to run the ball every single time. They're going to want to keep that clock moving. So, if anything, sell out for the run.
Sure.
That's it, right? Bring 10 in the box. Maybe leave one back at safety as a kind of a bailout.
Yeah. St. Clair coaches haven't stopped coaching, and the players haven't stopped playing. So.
Right. Oh, there you go. Hey, Liam Lyons, that's a good tackle.
Lyons, okay.
With the carry,
Number 20
on that right side of the Saints.
for Marine City with the carry. That's Jabin Holden.
One brings up 2nd down and 9.
Yes, it was. All right, Marine City lining up here, ball at midfield. Wing T. Volkman's got it, carry. Going out wide. Oh, good tackle, good shoestring tackle. Looks like Wyatt Smith on the tackle there. Looks like they got Eli Volkman in at quarterback now.
Got Eli Volkman in at quarterback, yep.
Looks like 3rd and 2,
yep,
3rd and 1.
2, about 8 minutes to go. It's going to keep it simple. He's going to pick up his first down. Yep.
It's got to be over 100, 125 tonight.
Yeah, the one thing about Marine City is they divvy it up so much. They had so many kids, they end up between 70, 80, 100 yards.
Yeah.
And you'll see 4 guys that rated over 70 yards.
First and 10 Marine City at the St. Clair.
Jacob Holden was a Player of the Week performer last week. And looks like he's continuing that into this game.
You know, I mentioned earlier, looking down the road, I wish the Saints were still playing Marysville. I know they went up a division, but playing Henry Ford just doesn't have the same juice, you know?
Nope.
I'm sure Marysville would want that also.
Marine City with the run up the middle.
I'm sorry, Sterling Heights, excuse me. Yeah, that's right.
No worries.
I saw it on schedule earlier this year, but I thought that isn't right. Why would they white crossover?
Yeah.
And then it got changed on the
Well,
schedule.
I think they were trying because, PHN has a new coach, and I know they were trying to drop PHN from the schedule, I think, to keep Marysville.
Yeah.
But knowing that they had a new coach, I don't think they had the time to kind of work on a new agreement or anything like that.
Yeah, and I think Sterling Heights hasn't won a game in 2 years.
No. Well, that's it, right? So, listen, I guess if we're going to look ahead, you're looking at if your quarterback's going to be out sometime, can you find some games? Because St. Clair's got to get a couple here to get to playoff eligibility again, right?
Yeah, they're going to have to
so they got to find some. And, you start with East Point, that's one. Now, we talked about South Lake. The one thing that does help St. Clair's schedule is South Lake has to travel out here to East China back-to-back weeks.
They do not travel well from a couple of years ago.
So they got to come out to Marine City, play them here first, and then they get St. Clair that following week back out here for homecoming. So
one team
that could help.
One team, I don't know if Marysville was sleepwalking, but Hazel Park came up here and played a 4-quarter game against Marysville.
Yeah. So they give it their all.
They're another one you just can't roll the ball for.
Nope, I agree.
I tell you, last year we made a lot of those trips down to 9 Mile. I'm glad they're coming up here. Hazel Park is not fun to go to.
No, it is not.
There's just no easy way to get there.
No. Zero. No.
Everything is traffic and stoplights and whatever. But, hey, so looks like you look like going to be about 3rd and 7 here for the Mariners. It's time for the Saints to rise up.
Yeah,
let's force a punt.
Yep. No play clock. So let's see if that back judge starts putting his hand up here.
Yeah, I've been kind of checking him. We have these nice clocks. We've got to get these things dialed in.
There's
We're
Eli.
getting a roll out to the right. He's going to deliver the ball.
That catch?
Looks like we have a catch over on the sideline for Marine City. Going to pick up the first down. And that looks like number 2 for Marine City, Luke Muscat. If you fans that have been around, that name should sound familiar. I believe his brother graduated last year.
Wayne City with another first down.
Graham Parlarge kind of a little gimpy coming off to the sideline. 1st and 10 for the Mariners here. It's going to be coming wide here. The guard pulled coming our way, and there it is, going wide.
Good tackle. But
and
again,
he's
looks like
out to the edge.
Is that Holden?
Looks like he is down to about the 4-yard line.
He's a good running back. What grade is that young man in? Jacob Holden.
He would be the next.
He's a junior. Yeah, he's doing really well.
Back next year.
He's got some good size, good speed, good quickness.
Yeah, wing T.
Yeah.
If you folks at home just want to watch the guards, you'll find the ball go right behind them. Used to be back in the day when every school ran the wing T, teams would get used to it after a while, and it wasn't as effective. It's going to be, here's the middle give here. Guards fire straight out. And he gets hit. He wiggles down to about the 4.
Got 2.
Number 21, Hutton with the carry. He stops short.
Coming on the field for the Saints, trying to get as many names as I can. You got Nathan Benefield, senior.
Yep.
Coming
they called
him
Big Red.
Big Red. Oh, that's Big Red from last year.
Big Red, yes. He cut his hair, so it's hard to tell now. But
you know,
yes.
when my son graduated last year, when I tell him that Benefield cut his hair, he is going to be disappointed about that. He might get a snap about that.
Yeah.
All right, second man through here. He's hopping around.
Holden.
He's wiggling around, Holden, and I believe he is in for the touchdown.
Yep.
Another touchdown for the Mariners. So 4-yard scamper for the touchdown. Getting a replay here. You're going to see him coming left between guard and tackle. There he is. Look at the surge. That's not complicated football. There will be better days for the Saints. Still got a long way to go yet this year. I was talking with Christian earlier. You know, the silver is better this year. You got the teams that down South Lake, Center Line, Hazel Park. They're better. They're getting better. And kick is up. Kick is good. And the cannon goes off again.
And I just jumped. Knew it was coming, and I still jumped.
4:21 left to go in the game, and the score now is 56-20. That's a 36-point cushion. So when the ball's put in play, it will wind.
All right, if you're missing your little girl, she is at the concession stand waiting for you.
Is this like an Epstein thing?
Oh, a little announcement here. More high school sports action after this break, but high school sports action will continue. I believe, are we home next week?
We are. We're home against East Point.
That's right. East Point comes up here. That's correct. Which
we'll see. We'll see what happens. We went down there last year, and they called the game off at halftime. We were up 45-0. And again, you know, I give East Point credit for fielding the team, but
I do too.
Let's finish the game though.
Yep, there's a kick down to about the 19-yard line. Can't see the number who has it. A little dark out here from the lights. I mean, but it is brought back to about the 26-27. That is where the Saints will scrimmage. 1st and 10 with 4 to go.
Maybe next week we'll try the binoculars like we talked about.
I did order them on Amazon. I told myself about a month ago to do it, and I just remembered yesterday.
Yeah.
Darn that Amazon. It's supposed to be 24 hours. Come on.
It's like my wife trying to make me wear readers, and I said, no, I am not ready for readers yet. Maybe I am.
I'll be quiet about readers and my wife because she will probably hear this, and that'll make life difficult around the house. All right, 1st and 10 for the Saints here. It's going to be middle give to Tariq Walker, and he puts his head down, gets what he can. He looks like he's going to get about a yard, up to about the 30-yard line.
Number 18, Elijah Rigginson, in on that tackle.
Going to be 2nd and 9 for the Saints here. Clock is running. I don't think either team is in really any hurry to get going here.
Well, the last thing you want to do is get another injury here.
You know, yes. Right.
Try to get your quarterback some plays, right? Let him get a little bit more comfortable.
Maybe a little
with
swing
those
pass
easy.
out here.
Yep.
Number 14 to Braden Schultz.
Cut it right. There you go, Bray.
Yep.
There you go, bud.
And he's down there.
Hey, if anything, pad those stats for him.
Yeah.
Why not? He's had a great year to start. In the Richmond game, he caught 11 balls for over 200 yards.
Yep.
3 touchdowns that game. Didn't have to do much last week, but Wyatt's coming off.
I'm glad we're getting Wyatt out there. He was blocking on that last play.
Yeah.
Didn't quite get rolled up, but he's gotten beaten up a little bit tonight.
Yes.
I think we need to just call it a night for him because there's bigger and better things to come.
Yep.
There's a give. He got Tree Walker up the middle. Number 2, he's got 5. He's got 7 yards.
See, again, that's if you're looking for some promising things, I give him credit. He's had some pretty good runs. He hasn't had a lot of big holes, if you will,
right?
But he's had some pretty good cutbacks, some good speed.
There's been flashes tonight with the running game.
Yes.
Between the tackles.
But again, it hurts. It hurts not having number 7 back there to
it
actually
does.
run the ball mainly because Jackson, unfortunately, just hasn't been able to do it himself. And, he'll get there, but
plays coming down here. Got it. Left guard pulling around, and that's going to be enough for a first down.
Nice job.
Walker with the carry.
Got about 100 seconds left here.
Yep.
First down.
First and 10.
Again, the season's not over for St. Clair.
No.
A lot of games ahead. Just keep battling.
Anything can happen. That's
sir.
going to be a middle give here to Tariq Walker. Getting him some carries.
Yeah.
It's more reps with him. He didn't get hardly any snaps last year. Any snap he gets this year just adds to just his confidence and feel for the game.
Yep. But you know what? All the St. Clair boys, they got their heads up. They're all on the sidelines. They've all worked hard tonight. Didn't go their way.
Haven't seen any jerseys get stripped off. And they got Braden Shaw coming around here to the edge. He turns it up. He's at the 30. He looks like he's got about 14, 15 yards there.
I'm not going to lie. This is probably the fastest I've seen Braden run this season so far. He's been really quick on those jet sweeps. Great job.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know if I want him touching the ball anymore now. I'm fine. He did fine. I think I'm done with that.
I would agree. Maybe his backup could get a touch here or something like that.
Yeah.
Nope, it's going to be a middle take here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackson's just not a running quarterback right now, unfortunately. And that might be it.
And it's got 20 seconds here, and we might be counting down here.
But if I'm coach,
coaches
line up, maybe take one shot.
Line up.
Let's see what you can get.
Throw one up here.
Why not? They're calling the play. I got 5 here.
seconds.
Yep.
Got to get set, Rico. There we go. Okay. Ball's on the
just
ground.
fall on it.
Just okay. And that's
touch them.
That's the way that the game ends.
Yeah.
Final score is 56-20.
And that's the ball game.
Yes.
So, all right. Thanks for joining us for this East China High School sports presentation here on CTV Community TV. I am Jim Cody along with Christian Parkins. Thanks for watching. Please join us again soon, which will be next week when the East Point Shamrocks come up to play the Saints. Have a good weekend, folks, and go Blue.
This has been a CTV sports presentation of East China High School sports. Presented by Magna, magna.com/careers, with support from LaFontaine Chevy, Buick, GMC, where you get the family deal. By Murphy Inn Hotel and Restaurant, by Ace Hardware, and LaFontaine Ford, where you get the family deal, and by North Star Bank, North Star guiding the way, and by CTV Community TV for Marine City and St. Clair.